So I'm here today with Ron, who's a member of the TUV, their press secretary, and we're here at the Tiger Bay Bonfire, which has been in the news recently with certain nationalist groups calling it controversial. Ron, would you be able to tell us a little bit about the history behind the bonfire, why it's here and why it's sort of provoking controversy?
Well, it's a manufactured controversy for a start. We're in the heart of a unionist community. You can see unionist paraphernalia, unionist kids who have collected for the bonfire, and it's a community bonfire. But every year Sinn Féin and nationalism target a bonfire. Last year they targeted one in East Belfast, and they've manufactured a campaign against this one. But I can't help but think that it's been a massive own goal. This is in the heart of a unionist area. Tigers Bay's had a bonfire on this site for many, many years without the level of controversy that we've seen this year. But all that Sinn Féin and nationalism has managed to do is to galvanise the unionist community. And they've scored a massive own goal. We have unionist unity on a level that I haven't seen for months in Northern Ireland. If I could perhaps make this bonfire relative to folk across the United Kingdom who maybe don't understand bonfire culture in Northern Ireland, it would be exactly the same heritage as Guy Fawkes Night, for example. It's a bonfire which is steeped in history and brings communities together, but it is a quintessential emblem of Britishness. And it's that quintessential emblem of Britishness which is abhorrent to nationalism in Belfast. They have attacked it with the full force of the courts, with the full force of their mainstream media. We've had Mary Lou McDowell, who has came up to Belfast from the Southern Ireland to visit the bonfire. We had the leader of Sinn Féin, Michelle O'Neill, and we had John Finucane, the nationalist MP for the area, all trying to agitate and bring this fire down. But the main bone of contention would be that this is built to antagonise nationalism. You can see the flats in the distance, which would be the New Lodge, and that's the sort of distance we're talking about. We're in the heart of a unionist area. It's not the fact that there's a fire that's a problem, it's a fact that we exist. They're not attacking a bonfire because there are bonfires on the nationalist side of the community. They're attacking the existence of the British Unionist people in Northern Ireland. And like I say, by doing so, they've galvanised the people in this area, and we are far stronger now because of their attack than what we were before it. So I suppose we should really thank them for a spectacular own goal.
No, certainly, and I think one of the things which isn't being covered by the press, they're saying this bonfire is controversial, but there's been a complete media blackout, at least as far as I've seen, about the nationalists who broke into a site about 2 minutes down the road on the Shankill Road and burnt their bonfire down about 2 or 3 nights ago. Yeah, and again, so that's a provocative action there, whereas...
Well, if you want to talk about provocative actions across North Belfast, you're right to say that the bonfire was burnt in the Shankill 2 nights ago, but there was also a war memorial attacked in Glengormley in North Belfast a couple of nights ago as well. So it's small level agitation with the purpose of inflaming and ruining the main unionist festivals around the 12th of July. But like I said again, they've scored a massive own goal. The Department for Infrastructure, combining with the Department for Communities who attacked this bonfire, broke the law themselves. It was thrown out of courts, and it was a spectacular victory for the people around here. And I have to say that no politicians delivered this victory. The people led the resistance against militant Sinn Féin and militant nationalism here, and the people delivered the victory. So I think it's maybe something that we can look to going forward, and even broader around the protocol. Where the people lead, the politicians are going to have to follow, because I think in Northern Ireland we're in a position now where people aren't following politicians, so politicians better follow the people.
No, very true.